everything I've already read through, but I'll at least reread through the prologue for anyone who missed yesterday's stream to kind of hopefully get them figured out. In my life, nothing has ever happened. And also, you can tell me what I'm doing. Night Striker is basically going to be my guidebook for the good ending of this game. I streamed this game before, for anyone who missed it, and got the one of the very lengthy bad endings, so I decided I would just cap this game off with the good ending after that. Nothing has ever changed at all. All days looked exactly the same, which I still think is stupid bullshit, but whatever. Used to think I would graduate and get an exciting job in a big company, but I ended up settling on the first depressing office that accepted me. Fair enough. After all, no matter how mediocre it was, most of my colleagues could not even manage to get a job like this. Unfortunately, that I can't call bullshit on. That's some depressing real right there. What's the status on those reports? I'm finishing them. They should be done already. One other thing, someone's going to give you a stat screen very soon. I spent the afternoon pretending that it mattered. I was excited for this assessment because I didn't realize it would give me a stat screen. Hi, you are Faust, right? The one and only. Could you fill out these forms for me? Sure. Why not? Okay, so let's start with our stat screen. I mean, at worst, I guess there's always just actually looking up a guide as an option, or like getting another bad ending is also like not the worst thing that could ever happen to me. Though ideally I want to get the best ending right here for everyone to see and be excited about. 2 health, 3 manipulation, and 1 charism. I was fucking forgetting it's called that. They could have added the extra A and called it charisma. That's such a bad spelling error to have. One of your main stats. Some NES shit. Anyways, it's fine though. You were born on the same day as my son. It's only a 1 in 365 chance. Not much of a coincidence, you dumb bimbo. Okay, that's all I need to know. Thank you. As I do every day, I left work and went to the bus stop, and then there was an old lady. Seems that your day wasn't very pleasant, boy. You can say that again. Seems your day wasn't very pleasant, boy. Now give me money and I'll give you your fortune. Sure. She took my hand and looked at it deeply. Take the deal, by the way. Got it. Interesting. I see that your life does not make you happy. Your life sucks and is boring. But in the very near future, I see an opportunity that could change everything. But if you don't accept it, you'll probably die or some dumb bullshit. Very scary indeed, but what is this opportunity of which you speak? A pact! The opportunity to make a pact with your inner demon and sell your soul. The soul has the power to change the power of real, whatever, I fucked that up. Sell my soul? What do I get for that? Wisdom, money, fresh fruits? And then everything turned into dark and spooky. Women and money! And especially fresh fruits! Oh wait, she's not an old woman anymore. Oops. What is this place? It's a whatever. Who are you? I'll be your guide. You're awake. This is reality. One of the few chosen ones of the privileges of possessing the power to transform your wishes into reality. This seems too good to be true. Indeed. But everything has its price. And what you need to sacrifice to get what you want is your soul. I'm listening. Exciting, is it not? I've always wanted to sell my soul. You make a pact and you'll get a demon. But we're gonna call it something stupid instead of a demon. But it only wants a part of your soul. And have a cool-ass dagger to make the pact. And I'll make the pact. Oddly enough, I felt no pain. Instead of blood, a light poured from the cut on my hand, leaving a scar with a bright blue color in the palm of my hand. I felt a sense of vertigo, and the bus stop was back to normal. This blue line represents your soul. The shorter the line, the less soul you have left. Oh, see, we actually didn't get that explanation last time because I was too much of a bitch and didn't want to take the deal. I guess you get a proper explanation of how you're supposed to know your soul level if you do take the deal. She startled me. I'd forgotten about that awkward old lady. What happens is when my soul line ends, I die? It does not work necessarily like that. Still can't believe that this is all real. Try it out. You do want to know what happens, right? The word woman took a mirror from a person, showed it to me. It was a nice mirror, and suddenly in front of me a naked blue version of myself existed, and I was like, the fuck is that? Reflection will channel your stuff. For 1%, I can make the bus arrive early. It was frightening to see, but also it was really weird for him to charge. That was the dumbest thing. So what is your answer? I would sell my soul for some dumbass shit like that. Well, anyways, I'm sure there will be some opportunities. Don't take useless deals. Yeah, I figured as much. Oh my, this head of mine, I am getting old. I'm not even at the bus stop where I needed to be. Good luck, young man. She walked away and I stayed there, waiting for the bus to arrive. That night it took me a while to sleep. I was thinking about everything that happened that day. What have I even done? Made the pact. I can feel the mark. Have you decided? No. If I might, I would like to make a sole suggestion. You're not very bright, and intelligence is vital to better understand the world. Would you want to be smart? Yeah. Wow! Bam! Right up to level 3. I guess I see why that's your dump stat, because I'm assuming they can't go above 3. Second, connections into stuff invaded my mind. For a moment, I felt overwhelmed. And soon I got used to it, and then everything became clearer. I could think and reason with a clarity and speed that I never thought possible before with my literally zero intelligence beforehand. That is much better, isn't it? You will not regret it. This change will be very handy, believe me. Got the good ending, you had almost all your stats max. I guess there's more opportunities for buffs. I think you should rest and relax. Your life will hardly be as dull as before. See you soon. Bye-bye. Soon I was in the normal world again, and I decided to sleep. Chapter 1. The video game. Another awful day. I still couldn't tell why, but... Why does it have an X over my soul? I'm guessing, like, maybe if your soul is really low or really high, there's, like, some different dialogue here. Because it's always been annoying, but now it felt more annoying than ever. Hey, stay here and finish up a bunch of bullshit. Oh, no, never mind. Why me? Why? Because, you could transform Boss into a camel, or make this office into your very own harem. I'm still mad that she brings that up as something I can do, and neither of those are legitimate things the game lets you do. At this point, I just want to even take the boss turning into a camel, because as stupid as that is, that's also hilarious. It said you'd spend your time, at least I kept my whole soul, or I should use my new power. Wait, what happens if I, let's see, what happens if I am like, I should use my new power? He does that. It's for 3% of your soul, I can get rid of all your work? That's stupid. That's a stupid offer. You're dumb and bad. And with that, I realized that soul people are petty and dumb. I'm gonna use my intelligence and work super hard. In insight, and suddenly I knew how I could finish everything in no time. The clock was 11 p.m. sharp. I had finished everything. Employee of the month. Woo! I got out of the office and went to the bus stop. I lost the last bus of the night. Right now, my only option is to wait for a cab. The night is young. Go out, relax, meet new and exciting people. Taking me to a place where I pay for beer with my soul, right? I want to go to the bar. Okay. You're such a silly boy. I had something else in mind. There's an interesting place, a nearby pub. Why don't you go somewhere else to have fun and relax? Yeah, sure. Let's go. Since you're going, I think it's better to warn you. There's a special girl in this pub. There's girls all over the place. But not like this. She's your soulmate. One of them. I don't believe in those sorts of things. Even though I believe in selling my soul. Soulmates are all sorts of people. Soulmate is a life-changing experience. They compel you to do good or bad or dumb bullshit. As always, the world came back to normal and she was gone. Okay, it's decided. Let's go to the pub. I found the pub and went in. That's a decent place. Apparently a very popular place. There's like a bunch of people partying over there. It was an odd place with odd people. I assume... Wait, I need something... Okay, well... You can tell me what I want here, Night Striker. Do I want to buff my, abilities with the bartender? Okay, I want to look for the special girl. Gotcha. I will save here, because this seems like an important story point. The place was crowded. Pretty strange, considering it was midweek. I saw many girls, but none of them really caught my attention, so I decided to stop trying to find her and have a drink. Hi, fellow. What do you want to drink? Oh, does this matter? My charisma can get my charisma can get maxed on a later event. Does it matter what I drink here, or is this just like you get to choose a beverage? Drink doesn't matter. Rum and a Coke, a good old whiskey, some sake, and a beer. Let's go with the Cuba Libre. I don't drink, so I don't have much of an opinion on the matter. Soulmate just tells you a random fact. Funny. Thanks. I kept scanning the place while I was sipping my drink, but I couldn't find any girl who looked special to me. What am I doing here? I looked at my glass and then saw myself. Then my reflex appeared. For 5%, I can show you who your soulmate is. Your soulmate just tells you a random fact. That does not sound very useful. Just to be sure, I assume I want to say no to him then. And she'll come to you on her own. Okay. Nah, thanks, blue guy. Stop offering me gay bullshit. Or dumb bullshit. I'm gay. I don't know what I'm saying. I'm just being grumpy at my stupid stand who is not a very good stand. Hey, fellow, do you want another one? Yes, please. Here you go. I turned to pick up my glass and I saw her. There she was. I couldn't explain it. I just knew it. She was the girl I was looking for. Seeing is believing. I could see inside her. I didn't know how, but it was really kinky and I was into it. Beneath that weird look and her cynical stare, I knew who she really was. She was my soulmate. She was the perfect match for the man I always wanted to be. The man I was destined to become. She was my soulmate! Do you know why people call Coke with rum Cuba Libre? No. 'Cause Coke comes from USA and rum comes from Cuba. And it was created to celebrate Cuba's independence. Where did you learn that? I saw it in a game. Okay, that's kind of funny and meta. I learned it in a game. I guess I also learned it in a game. What a coincidence. I never saw you here before. What's your name? Faust. Just like in Goeth's story? Funny thing, my name is there too. I am Peg, short for Margareth? Is he gonna ask about that? No. Okay, can I wish I could have backed up the dialogue. How is Peg short for Margareth? Peg. I'm trying to logic that out in my head. Does anyone else think that's weird? I normally think Peg is short for something like Peggy or whatever. Margaret? Wouldn't that be like, I don't know, Marge? Simpsons joke. Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you too. Tell me, how did you end up here? Maybe it's supposed to be a nickname. Maybe so. Here's the dumbass. Considering he has the dumbass smirk and literally all of the things you can say to her, I'm gonna guess it probably doesn't fucking matter. Look at this fucking smug asshole being all super fucking smug to his, soulmate. I'd be more interested in knowing how you ended up here. I work nearby, that's why I'm always around here. Middle option? Oh shoot. Well, I fucked up. That's nice to know. And what do you do? I scribble other people's skins. I am a tattoo artist. And you? I'm an accountant. And do you like what you do? Nah, it fucking sucks, girl. Long ago I was in the same situation you are. Doing something I didn't like just because I had to. And what did you do before? I was in the last year of law school. I left everything behind and decided to do something that could make me feel alive. Wow. I'd say you were doing something that's a lot more useful than accountant, at least on a personal basis. I mean, law school, from what I hear, lawyers make bank. And it was that easy? It was a tough decision to make. My internship paid more than what I make today. Then you understand that money is not so important, and that you need less than what you thought you needed. I don't know about that. I guess I'll have to see, though. I mean, hey, I just started my job today. And I guess I can't exactly judge. I mean, Sonic's not in law school or anything. I'm working as a dishwasher. Woo! Not everyone is as courageous as you are. Well, thanks. Tell me about you. What do you really want to do? I'll travel the world. This one seems like it might be a little more important. Or are you saying that's for the same... Does this one go for the same one as the last one? Or does it not even really matter? Can I just say what I actually want to say? Between these, The bottom two, definitely, like, either of those sound really fun to me, personally. I would love to travel the world, and I would love to be my own boss. If streaming stuff, it doesn't matter much. Okay, I'll be my own boss. Like, that sounds rad. If I could just stream when I want to, and actually, like, have it do a thing. Not that I expect it to, even now that I have a gimmick, like, that's a big jump. It's not a bad idea to be independent as tempting. Choose what to do, and when to do it. That's nice, isn't words? Anyways, I probably shouldn't bring up job stuff. It's always awkward. Not with, like, real-life job, but, like, Twitch stuff. I don't know. I liked our chat, but I really need to go. Why do you need to go? I'm tired. I know I may not look like it, but I am the kind of person who goes to bed early. Come on, stay a little longer. I am really enjoying this chat with you. Ah, that's why I need the 1 point of charisma. I really like this too, but I'm really tired and with an annoying headache. I'll see you some other day. Not gonna give me a goodbye kiss. If you don't, I'll have to go with... Okay, that's way creepier than any of the options I could have picked. What the heck kind of thing to say to somebody you just met? I know she's your soulmate, but it's a little weird. Maybe you should, like, go on an actual date or a few dates before you're saying things like that. Okay, just a kiss, and then I'll go. Whatever, I guess it worked. I'm just saying, it's a little weird. I would never imply to anyone that if they didn't give me something that I want, that I would follow them home, even if it was a joke. Unless it was just a joke, but not as, like, a flirty joke, just as, like, a dumb, you know, I don't know. Maybe I'm dumb. Maybe that's just, whatever. I'm moving on, playing the game. Hosted kissed me. Her kiss felt good, but a bit odd. It felt desperate. She was into me a lot more than she would let me know. Is that good enough for a goodbye? I'll catch up with you some other day. I really have to go. Bye. Will you let her go? Just like that? What? What do you want me to do? I can't force her. But she is your soulmate, even if she doesn't know it yet. This is becoming a little weird. It is complex because it is important. I've got to say a version. Good to know. It is complex because it is fate, and with fate, things are never that simple. Could make this easier, you know. For 15% of your soul, you can have her. Nah, that's dumb, and you should feel bad. Creepy lady who's like, I'm gonna offer you your soul so you can mind control someone. I say they're drinking alone. This is depressing. How is it depressing? You got a kiss from your soulmate. I mean, really, at this point, you could just go home. A woman dressed as if she were 20 years younger was passing right next to me. She doesn't know how to take care of a cute boy like you, but I do know, you know. It was obvious that she knew how to take care of a bottle of vodka. There is something in my eyeball here. Do you see it? Can you help me? I can be really grateful. Really, really grateful. You'll see if you come with me. It's really weird. And I have to go. I paid the bill and got out of there. Things were getting weird. I was Everybody is trying to suddenly pick me up. I don't want it. I'm just gonna go back to work. Faust, have you done what I told you? Yeah. Finally, something useful came from you. I did more than most people would, and honestly, my boss is a douchebag. Day of torture in my work reached its end. It was my day off, so I could go sleep in my adorable bed. Hey, Faust, what's up, bro? What are you gonna do? Go be a sleeping beauty, or you wanna play some b-ball, dude? Bro, come on, dude. I don't know what I'm doing. I went to the basketball forest. How nice to see that you came, bro. This is Hog. So I assume I just don't want to play basketball with Hog at all. Don't taste it. I'm okay. How are we gonna play basketball with just us? Well, I'm gonna take y'all 1-on-2. I'm amazing. I think we'd better leave. That sounds dumb. Damn, we just got here. Come on, Wagner. This is dumb. And you're dumb. Also, my shirt's Devils 66. I knew it wasn't a good idea. I tried to make Wagner come with me, pulling him by his arm, going as quickly as possible. But then a huge guy blocked our way. Whoa. The guy is huge. He clearly skipped leg day, though. Fucking, stupid Wagner has thicker legs than Mr. My arms are bigger than my head over here. Make the bet or face me. I'm guessing I go with manipulation here because it's my highest stat. I don't actually know what the implications of what I'm doing are, but I can also use my health to fight this guy, which sounds amazing, but that seems like something you need a good 3 for. Maybe I'd go ahead and make a save here, just in case. You want manipulation? Are you nuts? I don't ever run from a bet. I just need to get my lucky socks in the car. I don't bet anything without using them. Why didn't you say so? Bear was as stupid as he was big. Wait, I didn't even know his name was Bear. My health isn't enough. He bought the excuse I gave him, and we could pass through him. Why did you let them pass? He went to the car just to get his lucky socks. Damn! They are fleeing, you stupid idiot! Get in the car, man! Fast! Damn! They got away! After that mess, we got to Wagner's place safely. Sound? Yeah, that would have been bad. Wow, dude. What the hell was that? Why did they get so bothered about a stupid game? The story is pretty weird, and I decided to tell Wagner about the pact. When I was gonna tell, my voice just vanished. Oh hey, here's the thing they told me about in the bad end, which I never got to see. So because Wagner didn't make a pact, I actually can't tell him about the whole thing. Why are you looking at me like that? It's really useless to keep trying. The best thing to do is to go and clear my head. Nothing special, man. I'm gonna see you later. See ya, dude. After a night of unpleasant dreams, I was ready to go to work. I wasn't able to take what happened the day before out of my head. What the hell was that? That sounds dumb. Couldn't stop thinking about what happened. I needed to know more about Hog. Okay. So I turned down the dumb deal. The path I'm leading you through explains everything. Yeah, I assume the good ending would. Anyways, what do I do here? Do I forget about Hog, or do I investigate Hog? Or, I mean... Was it Hog? I don't know who it was. Whatever his stupid name is. Not sure what I would assume here. Left gives you more story. So I can get more story, or I can forget about him. I forget if I've read through most of this story. I'm just gonna try investigating him. Wait, what? Oh, okay. I'm gonna go to work first. I'm gonna be a good citizen and go to work before I do that. It was dull. When the clock was 5 p.m., I took off. I needed to know more about Hog. Went back to the court. I could talk to people around and learn about him. Saw my face reflected and my thing appeared. I can tell you where Hog's apartment is. No. In the street, there is a drunk woman leaning against the wall. An odd couple walking, a quiet newsman. Also some kids playing at the court. I took a look and thought, with whom should I talk first? Maybe the kids. I mean, he was playing b-ball. They're playing b-ball. It's a good connection, right? Hey guys, what's up? Do you know a guy called Hog? He plays in the same place. You've probably seen him around before. Get out! We're playing, don't you see? Never been good with kids anyways. Okay, so my charisma was not high enough for that. Couldn't believe my eyes. I knew that drunk woman. I didn't like to know her though. I know you, cute. I know you, do I? Yeah, I know you. You're that cute boy, that tattooed girl left behind, sad and blue. Yeah, I need your help. Focus. Okay, you say so. Hey, wait a sec. You're looking for me, weren't you? I was looking for you too. Newspaper guy will tell you. Okay, then I'm just looking for a guy named Hog. Hog? What do you mean? You're a pig, you are. You're horrible, dreadful, awful, dirty pig. Ran away from her for my own safety. Let's talk to these random nerds. This couple just like hanging out on the street. This poor guy who's like, don't talk to me. I don't know. I can't even words today. It's okay. Looking for a guy called Hog. Have you heard of him? I'm sorry, young man. We are not from around here. The only thing we know is that this is the luckiest neighborhood of the city. What do you mean? In the last 6 months, 18 persons who lived around here won the lottery. It's true. We come here just to raise our chances of winning in the lottery. That's very interesting. But some people say there's also a curse. Half the lottery winners committed suicide. Man, that's like the most suspicious shit ever. 18 people around this neighborhood won the lottery. Too much money. I think it got into their heads. But that won't happen to us, right, honey? Of course not, dear. Thanks for the information, I guess. Hi, maybe you can help me, sir. I needed some information. Oh, yes. Young man, I have plenty of information. I have many magazines and newspapers from the city and from abroad. No, I'm looking for a guy called Hog. Hey, are you a cop? What do you want around here? I've never even heard about him, and I don't know nothing. Cop? Luckily for you, I am no cop. Why is that manipulation? Whatever. Oh, okay, here it is. This is why it's an station. Hog owes me a lot of money. If you don't tell me what I want to know right now... My guy does not look intimidating in the least, so this is really funny to me. He's just like, I'm an angry accountant, don't make me smack you. I'm gonna take off my glasses before I get angry. He wouldn't like me when I'm angry. No need for violence. I'll talk. I'll tell you what I know about him. Hog lives in that building over there. Apartment 71C. I swear to you, that's all I know. Sherlock. I mean, it wasn't a very hard case to solve, though I do wonder if there's other, ways to solve that. It kind of looked like there were. Maybe I could have even with the woman if my charisma, like, because they gave me 3 different checks. I had a charisma check, and a... No, actually I had 2 charisma checks. I had a charisma check with her and a charisma check with the kids. But manipulation was obviously the check I benefit most from here. Either way, let's go to Hog's apartment. I got into Hog's apartment. It was easy. I can do the duck walk. It's easy. I don't know how many people get that. The door was unlocked and there was no one there. On the table I saw cocaine and some slices of pizza from yesterday. What a thing to just walk into an apartment and immediately see. Just left his cocaine out, you know, so it's there for his own convenience when he gets back. Kind of like the pizza. I mean, you put the cocaine on the pizza, and that makes it taste better, right? It's like a cocaine pizza sandwich. What kind of life is this? A little piece of what the fuck? A little piece of paper caught my attention. A list with a few names and numbers was written on it. The last name on the list was Wagner's. He was the only one who did not have a number beside the name. Save. Man, calling that sounds dumb. Call Wagner? Wait, that is what I do? That sounds like the worst option if you were to ask me personally. But alright, I'll call Wagner. Oh, I see. He went to Wagner's house. That's why. Hello? Wagner? Wagner's here, dude. But Wagner is here, dude, but he's a little bit busy. I can't voice anyone today. I don't know how to do voices anymore, guys. What did you do to him? I did nothing, but he is very depressed and all. I wouldn't be surprised if he tried to kill himself. That's a little better. Shit. Got to Wagner's house as fast as I could. Okay, so I have to get to Wagner's house to play out this scene, which I do remember from last time I played the game. But that's just funny to me for some reason. Dude's just like, he might kill himself, and just lets me go do it. Go away, Faust! You stay, you will die with me! Come on, Wagner, no! Do you want me to kill you, Wagner? Cause if you're fat, you won't go to heaven. Or something. No, if I kill you, you'll die. And then I didn't kill Wagner. And there was cocaine in his body, lots of it. And the doctor was like, he'll be okay. But he was not very good, but he's okay. And I was on the I might die or something. Virginity protected achievement. I never thought I would get entangled with this weird bullshit. I went to my secret place. Being located in a great plain over the city. It was a nice view. I was talking to the sun. What should I do? I don't really know what to do. Nothing is ever simple, my boy. And there's the man with the green and brown eye. Very good mannered, boy. Very good mannered. And then he had a coughing fit and spat out blood. I need to go to the hospital. Bother you if I smoke? To be honest, I don't smoke, but then I started smoking, and it was like, whatever, dude, bro. There was stuff in my pocket, and I tried. I'm sick and tired of hospitals. They suck. I'll be straightforward with you. Made the pact. How do you know about that? I can see the scar in your hand. This is bigger than you could even imagine. This curse, believe me when I tell you, you have no idea how a real curse feels like. No one can force you to sell your soul. It's up to you to choose how you spend it. Choose wisely. It can be a blessing, my boy. Wait, didn't she force me to sell it before? Well, I guess she didn't. I did a dumb thing, that's right. What about all this weird bullshit? Pacts, something, address. You want something a lot more valuable than that. Your reflex, it isn't the same. You became some kind of demon who makes my wishes come true. It doesn't seem good to me. I won't call him a demon. He is neither good or bad. He's your willpower, and for some reason we called it a reflex. Even though that's not what a reflex is. Who are you? What's her plan? I had less time than I expected. You'll die. I assume here the correct answer was to run away. I assume... Yeah, he pretty much does just give you exposition. That is correct, Night Striker. This is Exposition Man, which I've already talked to Exposition Man, so that's why I just sort of, like, derped through what he said. Anyways, so this option doesn't really matter. Let's try calling the emergency this time. Let's be a nice person. We're going for an ambulance to arrive. What happened? Did you see? He was coughing a lot and suddenly fainted. Do you know him? Do you know his name? No, I never saw him before in my life. Okay, he's in the ambulance, but his health is not good. He must have some kind of complication in his lungs because of cigarettes. Cases like this with his age are common and typically do not last. Congratulations, boy. You were present at the last hours of this man. Should that make me feel any better? Now, if you'll excuse me, we have people with real chances. That's so not a thing they would ever say. Man, this ambulance guy is a real fucking douchebag. No need to thank me. In an attempt to clear my head, I had only managed to get even more puzzled by what a complete douchebag this guy was. Got home, I immediately looked for my reflex. You're on my side. For 300% of your soul, I can answer that. That's fucking retarded. I won't send my soul with this dumb bullshit. My reflex is gone. I'm the police. I need to speak with you. Do you know Hog? I'll call him a friend, but I guess. Had a disagreement about the rules of the game. That it is not true that you two have a mutual friend. My friend knew him, but I didn't because he was dumb. I certainly hated his guts, though. What were you doing there? I cannot go anywhere I want. I will not answer anything else before knowing the reason of these questions. Okay, so what do I want to do here? Stay with the police, by the way. Hogg was found dead in his apartment. I'm just questioning possible witnesses. I'm gonna need you to come with me. Do I know? No. I just want to formalize your testimony. Okay, but I gotta save here. Well... I'm curious how loading works. I'm actually gonna go with him, skip a little bit of dialogue, and then go to the menu. If I say no to saving the game, what if I continue? Okay. Look behind you, a three-headed monkey! Pushed the police officer and ran. The fat donut eater helping people to catch me. I saw there's another police officer who was just standing there, ready to go. Okay, well, he just catches you. And then you get thrown in jail. No. It was really funny to me that I just wanted to see him say it. Sadly, the main character doesn't even say it. It's just the option. Look behind you, a three-headed monkey. He doesn't buy it or whatever. I mean, yeah, okay. I'll go with you. Ever been to the police station? Wait here, please. You will be called soon. Look, you're not here as a prisoner. Feel free to go have some food. When you say stay with the police, does that involve, like, do I not want to leave here at all, or can I go? I guess, okay, so, how much do I want to stay with the police? Because I think this is just going to get me thrown in jail again if I stay, isn't it? But if I go, I can make a break for it. Go to the cafe. Oh, whoops. And then I selected the wrong option. Thank God for save points, am I right? Okay, I'll go with you. I totally need to actually pay attention to what I'm clicking on. A coffee would be nice. I'm not feeling out a conspiracy. Was I gonna... Where was Hogg? I couldn't bring up the subject of betting souls. I'm beginning to wonder whether it was a good idea to go back to the police station. And I decided to say... You do want to go to jail later. But I guess for now I escape. Apparently I managed to escape. It seemed like no one had followed me. Who would have thought? From a nice lad to an outlaw, Faust, you've changed. I did nothing! I didn't kill anyone. This is all your stupid fault, and this stupid pact. Don't be so rude. Nobody is to blame for the police being so dumb. Of course you didn't kill anyone. Of course I didn't. So, who killed him? The old woman. An old lady killing a dangerous drug dealer. I don't know why, but I don't think the police would consider that a possibility. Wonder who might have been the killer. Who? Used the pact to steal someone's girlfriend and ended up being the victim of her boyfriend's vengeance. It makes sense, doesn't it? No. But actually, none of that matters while you were standing here. The police seized the opportunity and came after you, silly boy. What do you mean? You disappeared and my situation got worse. Freeze! Stay right where you are or I'll knock you out. So apparently I didn't, like, my getting out didn't really matter at all. That's dumb. Drop, keep talking. You're only making things worse for yourself. I hate these young kids. They're all so stupid. Thrown into jail. This'll be your waiting room until the police chief has enough time to take your testimony. So I have company now. What's your name, boy? Don't want to talk? Tell me, what kind of crime did the old woman frame you for? I don't know anything. There's no point in lying to me. Well, the fact that I could ask you about the pact. Take the deal the prisoner when he offers you it. Wait, I thought I didn't already prove you made it too. The crazy old woman who found a way to get me in jail. She made them believe I killed some guy named Hogg. I was arrested for that too. I shouldn't be surprised. That old woman tells so many lies and somehow manages to make everyone believe her. She killed Hogg a whole lot. She just keeps on murdering him, and he hates it. It's pretty dumb. Whatever he was saying made sense. I wasn't wrong. I knew you were smart. Hogg died the first time a few years ago. He was a drug dealer. How do you know all this? Let's focus on what's important and not the fact that I'm crazy shady, okay? Question you should be asking is, how does a dead man come back to life and talk to you and bet your soul? Somehow that strange woman uses souls as currency to bring people back as some kind of undead. When Hogg died, the old woman made him an offer he couldn't refuse to bring him back to life, but she keeps making sure he dies. That crazy woman uses people who are afraid of death like Hogg and me. Wake up, Faust. Stop trying to make sense of anything. Something doesn't seem right. It is natural that you'd suspect me. At this point, only an idiot wouldn't suspect me. But take a look around. Did you notice something weird? There's nowhere you can see your reflection. What are you talking about? When everything gets dark and weird and the mysterious one appears? Mysterious woman? You mean the crazy woman? When he's young and attractive. I don't know what you're talking about. I've never seen such a thing. Been thinking about that mysterious woman in the dark world. I wondered if I was the only one who could see them. Oh! Hands under the bed. I cannot help you here, Faust. I'm sorry. You are alone. Also a tentacle in the window. Hot. I want that tentacle. Also, there's like blood in the sink. Ah, cool. Is it weird that I really like the dark world? I kind of just wish we could stay here. I mean, look at how happy that tentacle is. Someone didn't seem to see or hear it. Anyway, I figured out how to see my reflection here. What do you mean? It's not that simple. I knew I couldn't trust you. I have no choice. I need more soul. Let's make a deal. What's the plan? We need each other's soul. Here's the deal. We will bet each other's souls and let luck decide. I don't like that. Or, well, I guess it sounds like I do like that. I mean, that seems like an important place to save. Sure. Because I might have okay, so... So I'm guessing I need to... do this and use... Yeah, okay, so those are scripted. All or nothing, then... What do you mean you don't know? Without another word and with a single movement, I hit the 3 cups. There is no stone. Oh, okay, that's how you win. Your intelligence has to be high enough. No stone in any of the 3 cups. I won. He closed his eyes and shivered because he cheated. When he opened his eyes, they were no longer the eyes of a man. They were empty, blank, soulless. Man, now I have 180% of my soul. That's how souls work. It's funny. For some reason now, tell me, how do you manage to see your reflex? Tell me! Something wasn't right. My scar was burning in pain. Quickly, the pain climbed by my arm and spread throughout my whole body. Ah! It wasn't a very good pain. It was a common pain. It felt as if my soul itself was burning. Silly boy. Body isn't prepared to obtain a stranger's soul. Souls are something very unique. Compared to yours, this man's soul isn't good at all. His soul will corrupts yours. How do I stop this? You can't stop it. Your soul will not withstand the shock and will consume itself. I really felt that his soul was crashing against mine. It was a violent and destructive soul. Now, it is only a matter of time. Maybe if you become more charismatic. That doesn't make any sense. Or half of your soul, I can make you become more charismatic. Eject his soul. It was obvious. Deal. I mean, like, that one does seem kind of obvious. I assume you have to take that deal. That being said, hey, there we go. Yeah, I have 2 health and 3 on everything else, so I am a pretty buff dude. Pain disappeared completely. I felt a big relief. I felt that my charisma grew. No, it's your charism, dude. It's not your charisma. What do you think this is, a real RPG? I knew how to deal with this now. The cell door opened. I'm being dumb, obviously. Come, Faust, let's go, quickly, before she knows it. Same police officer who I had met before, but there was something different about him, something familiar. Okay. Running away, took me to an abandoned building, scribbled something on the floor and took me to an isolated room. If you didn't take the deal, I would have been left with 10% of my soul again. That's weird, and I'm curious how that happens. But I am trying to win, and like, hey, there is going to be more to this game if anyone else does want to see and discover some of it on their own. I got it for 50 cents on Steam, so, if you can get this game on sale, it is in no way going to break the bank. I mean, that's the bargain bean way. Get out of this country, take this envelope, and go to Panama. The flight is tomorrow morning, you'll be safe. I'll have to snack for you. Eat, sleep, and then go to the airport. Why are you helping me? You can't fight her. I have to go now. Wait a second. Thank you. Don't worry about that, boy. Just be careful. See you later, boy. Don't die. As soon as I was alone with my thoughts. But I knew I wouldn't be safe. I decided to do what that police officer suggested. Okay, so it plays a lot like that time, so that's kind of unfortunate that I got the more extensive bad ending then, because that does mean that there's a lot of this stream where you guys are just gonna hear me blurb through the dialogue. There's no flight collection. It would be fucking retarded if to make a stop in Dublin on a flight to Panama. Makes no sense. Here, look at my ticket. Let me check. I don't know how to explain. Your connection was in the city. You got the wrong ticket. What about the bad weather? Bad weather? The only way you could justify a connection in Dublin would be if the world was coming to an end. Where did you learn geography, you fucking retard? I mean, my intelligence is 3. Shouldn't I have been able to catch that a little better? Don't worry, sir. We can fix your shit. We'll be staying at a hotel. Okay. I wasn't satisfied, but whatever. I got to walk around Dublin at least, and hey, there's my soulmate, who actually looks familiar for a reason that makes sense. Suddenly I realized that I knew her. The girl was Peg. I felt that I needed to say something. Oh, okay, so this time he actually does even talk to Peg. So I guess there's a difference, but it's really weird that he even bothers saying I recognize that girl if he actually literally doesn't. I guess maybe it's just some sort of a soulmate connection thing that it's implying. Hey, she didn't recognize me right away. Faust! Hey, I'm just passing by. I had a problem with my flight, so I'll have to stay here in Dublin. And then I saw you and wondered. I know, you saw me and thought, who is that crazy girl talking to herself? I wasn't expecting to find her. I was puzzled, so I said the first thing that came into my mind. Yes, nice to see you. Nice to see you too. So, why'd you come to Dublin? Pleasure or business, madame? Stupid laughing. Business, I guess I may move here. I have an opportunity here, but... And what about you? What are you doing here? I had to catch a connection, but I had a problem, so I'll be staying in Dublin. Oh yeah, you already said that. Sure nervous, I could tell easily. Anyway, what a coincidence. I need to get to my hotel now, so I need to get going. But listen, there is a pub I heard of. Do you want to meet me there? Yeah, I'd love to. What's it called? The Cursed Soul. It's easy to find. Just ask any cabbie. I'll be there by 9. Great, I'll catch you there. See ya! The hotel room was simple, but neat. I took a bath and got all good, and then a dude came in my door and was like, get on the ground! Faust, why are you so stupid? I hate you. Who are you? I'm trying to save your ass. Oh wait, I already said that last time. Whatever. I'm gonna not read most of this guy's dialogue, because I already know pretty much everything he says. He pretty much just yells at you, because he's like, the witch's hometown is in Dublin, and she's strong here, and can do super curses. I decided to take a nap. When I woke up, it was night. I want to enjoy the city. I thought it'd be a good idea to go out and find me a nice pub. I actually don't know what I just said thanks to him for. He didn't say as much as he did last time, actually. Weird. I went to the pub Peg had told me about. The name seemed ironically appropriate. How can I help you? This pub has an interesting name. Has an unusual story. The guy who owned it got super rich, and then he committed seppuku, and it was rad as hell. I mean, it sucked and it was sad. Happens to people who commit seppuku. Why does he look so smug when he says that? They burn in hell, I guess. Look at it, you. I don't know. A guy like you always has some ideas. You're creative, you see, beyond the obvious. I can't see an inch further from my nose. Why do you think I use these lenses? I always tell that story in the pub, and I ask the same question, but I'll never forget the answer some old lady gave me. She says a person who commits seppuku leaves behind a part of their soul forever, and that part of their soul transforms itself and becomes something new, separate, and spends its days there working to prevent other people from making the same mistake. said that some witches are able to trap and enslave those souls and use them to influence others. And it was really weird that she told me all that shit. Creativity is the most underrated tool and the most powerful one. Yeah, okay. So much to learn, Faust. How do you know my name? I learned it last time you were here, but I've never been here. It's okay. By the way, fella, you may call me Garson. Not feeling well. I'm feeling some kind of vertigo. Well. I was wondering when you'd show up again. Did you miss me, honey? Our tender seems to know things. Harsh words for a boy. Is this, you helped? You gave me stupid ideas. But I also gave you good advice, more than I could have given. It is your fault you only listened to the bad ones. Actually, I didn't just listen to the bad ones. I took the advice to get buff, I got smart, and I didn't actually get buff. I got smart and I got charismatic. All thanks to you. I didn't actually take any of your stupid ideas. Anyway, I'm very close to getting rid of her. Will you help me? And why would I help you? One hand washes the other, as you would say. We both want to get rid of her. Save. Blessing? Oh wait, alright, she's like, I can't go into details. I was alone with the bartender. Enough talk. Come here. A beer would be great. I'm on it. Barely take the first sip when she appeared. You started without me. I'll have to run to catch you. It wasn't meant for me to be in Dublin, but I was, and so was she. I was already wondering if I had chosen the wrong pub. I knew she was one of my soulmates, and that she was somehow important. I told you, I'm terrible with schedules. I thought about how everything seemed to fit. So, what are you thinking about Dublin? Probably the same as you. I haven't had much time to see it yet. I went to my hotel, which is kind of far away. I slept a bit and came here. We spoke for hours. It was amazing how well things worked between us, almost as if we had to strain ourselves not to get intimate too fast. This is only the second time I talked to her, but it felt like we had known each other for a lifetime. Fate is never that simple. I called the bartender to ask for a cigarette. May I have a cigarette? Take one of mine, because you're a nice guy. I only smoke when I'm drunk. Are you drunk? I also smoke when I'm nervous. I know you smoked it all, me. Why did I meet you right now? Since I met you, I kept thinking about you. I know, and you know, it wasn't just you felt that way, right? I know that's what scares me. Hey, fellows, the pub will be closing in half an hour. So I'm leaving. Are you going too? I'll take you home. Of course. You wouldn't leave me alone with all those drunks on the street. Never. You know, I'm a gentleman. Good night, kids. Don't do anything I wouldn't do. After a walk in which we talk about anything, we were both in her hotel room. Man, the writing in this game is still a little awkward sometimes. I feel like I didn't notice it as much yesterday for some reason, or maybe I did, and I was just being better at reading yesterday. Today I'm really having a lot of trouble with reading dialogue and talking about things. I don't know why. Done. Now you're in your room. Mission accomplished. Faust, you know nothing. I said nothing more, and neither did she. It was not necessary. Making love to her made me feel whole again. Well, I didn't stay a virgin for all that long. Clearly. Clearly that I lost the... Whoa, wait, I just gained soul points for that. How'd that work out? I still can't believe I found you here. Of all the times we could have met, all the moments we could have had to know each other, there are too many coincidences. I love when coincidences come one after another. If you were not here, if I was not here, other coincidences would have brought us together. But definitely, I don't need to tell you all this, you know, you feel... Yeah, I do. It's comforting. It's re-comforting, but also scary. It's re-comforting. What does that mean? On a deep philosophical level, what does that mean? I guess it doesn't matter. Changing is always scary. However, I do believe that when the changing process starts, the best you can do is stop struggling. I'm gonna make the best I can. I know you are running away, and I know you think this is the only solution. And that you're not able to face this. But you are. You can do it! You're the master of your own destiny, master of your will. Yeah, I'm running away. I want to stay with you. I don't know how to explain, but I feel we both need to be together. But I don't want to see you involved in the mess my life became. This is what we are going to do. Every month I will come to that pub at the same day at the same hour. Whenever you get to solve whatever you have to, you find me there. You'll meet someone else less complicated and not as troubled as myself. Look, that might eventually happen. I'm not a stone to die alone, forsaken. But whenever I get to know that you're available alone, I really feel some pity for the poor guy who might be with me. Possible to disguise the smile on my face. I'm gonna grab something to drink. She stood up, filled a glass, and suddenly jump cut gave me to drink. To celebrate, to finding each other, and to the solution of your problems, which might be, you know what I mean. There's this very odd about this whole situation to me, and I'm not really sure what it is. Just this whole soulmate thing. I guess it's because in the other playthrough, I didn't really ever have, like, romance as a major part of this game. I know it is a major part of this game, but I'm like, I didn't sign up for romance. I signed up to gamble my soul. Which really only seems to be a single part of the game, unless that comes about in, like, the finale or something. You don't gamble nearly as much of your soul as I was expecting. Funny, I thought this was actually, when I first picked it up, I thought this was going to be a little more of an RPG sort of game. I mean, it's kind of a role-playing game in that you do have stats and you play out a character. But, you know, it's not like a fully open RPG. You can't decide how you go about solving the story to a very large degree, which is fine. I'm not, like, mad about that. It's just, it's a thing. I looked deep into her eyes, her beautiful smile, her eyes seeing through me. I sipped the drink and blacked out. Oh no. When I woke up, I was still in the bedroom, but not the same bedroom. Oh, things got intense. Was like the dark reality, the texture was alike, but it was different, beautiful. And in my chest glowed a weird symbol emitting a blue light. Hello, Faust. She also didn't seem to be the same as before. How are you feeling? Surprisingly well. Well, it makes sense. You've just got back a large part of your soul. Thought it was impossible to recover the soul. Please, darling, learn. Nothing is impossible. There are many ways you can recover your soul. Most of them have to do with sex. Yeah, I can certainly agree with that, Night Striker. The game being a little longer to help with the pacing of the story might help, because really, the game comes down to a few big moments and a lot of exposition, which is kind of unfortunate. I think the story, if it unfolded more naturally, could have been, like, just a little bit better. Still, apparently, for all you people out there, regaining your soul has to do with sex. So, go learn the secrets of sex to regain your soul. I'm gonna stop. Just made love to your soulmate. Not the same as before. Yes and no. Things are not as simple and unified as you would like to believe. You seem nicer. No, I am kinder. Being kinder isn't the same as being nice. Okay, now you're just mincing words. You know, this place is cool, and the fact that sex and soul gaining is cool, but you don't need to mince words at me, lady. Where's Peg? She's already gone. However, she left you a small gift. Look, I took a look at the bright symbol on my chest. What's this? Think a little. That girl. She is a tattoo maker, isn't she? That girl really knew what she was doing. I think she likes you, giving you this tattoo and everything else. To me while I was sleeping. She's nuts! But she was right. You needed to stop running away. You need to face that gypsy witch face to face. And how should I be able to do that? I hate to repeat what she said to you many times, but you know, Faust, you know. The room returned to normal, and I was alone again. Tattoo on my chest was still there, though it was now black and not shining anymore. I knew what I had to do. I left that room and walked back to the center of Dublin. I knew I couldn't run forever, but I didn't know how to attract the old woman, the witch, so I decided to do the most obvious thing. I stood in a open place in plain sight and began to shout, "Witch!" What a freaking battle plan. I've been given the power of a lot of soul, and also had a soulmate happen, and now I'm just gonna go in the middle of town and shout, "Witch!" and hope it works out. So dumb. It's kind of great, though. I was waiting for the witch, but who appeared was the man in the suit. "What are you doing, Faust?" I know, she's always watching me, so if I shout in the same place for a while, I'm sure she'll find me. "Witch! Don't be stupid, boy! You need to escape!" Escape to where? Until when? If that crazy old witch wants me, she'll need to come and get me. Witch! This is not just about you. She gets what she wants. Many people will suffer. Witch! Stop yelling, boy. I'm not deaf. Faust, run! Shut up! She made a gesture with her cane, and the poor man rose above the ground. I can break each one of them. And she breaks his bones of your body and kill you infinity times. And you still will not have had what you deserve for having killed our son. Nothing else I could do. As soon as my son gets a new body, we will change the past. Each one of his descendants and your children, that woman, all Faust, all of them will no longer exist. Chocolate pretzels. Oh, those do sound tasty. Hey, Cup. And my son will have had... Oh, I get it. I can't believe I didn't understand the joke you were making. That cracks me up way more than it should. I love that. And my son and I will have had the life that you denied us. And his neck was broken, and he fell into the ocean. Woman was dangerous. Hand understood what she wanted to do with me, but I knew I had to face her head on. I rushed and went up to her, ready to hit her. Take this, crazy old witch! Fist had stopped completely. I couldn't move a muscle in my body. Your luck is that I need your whole body. Those are the last words I heard before passing out. And then I was laid outside, arms outstretched. And on the ground was some white powder, and she was facing the moon, ready to give me some sick exposition dump. That's where my son lays. We're supposed to, he was supposed to have grandchildren. Yeah, maybe I have enough soul to fight her son, or whatever. Either way, this stream has been kind of short, and I'm probably going to beat the game soon. So I might do the other game I got in this bundle too tonight. Because I think I told you guys last time, I got this game in a bundle with another game that I forget what it's called. But I'll make sure to remember, like, or I'll make sure to tell you guys before I start the next stream. We met, and I was the secretary who gave you your stat screen. Oh no. And I had to tell you about the pact, which, sorry I didn't read that again, because honestly, this is a lot of exposition about why she wants everything. Long story short, her son died, and she wants to time travel to bring her son back, and that's really it. That's her whole plan, is time travel. It's like the bottom of an endless ocean. I wonder if I was dying. You're still alive. Who are you? Name is Cedric. Where am I? In your mind? We're friendly for now. What do you want from me? Health set's pretty useless, yeah. You don't... I can't see a lot of times in the game you use it. Anyways, Mother sucks. She manipulates people. She steals souls. Shit, save. Don't trust him, Faust. How did you come here? Your mother had enslaved me, but I deal with that cute witch, Faust's soulmate, Peg. She knows about this. She knows about the pact. She knows much more than you, silly boy. Faust, it is true that he hates your mother, but he has no intention of letting you take any kind of control. All this time, trapped made his ego true strong. Gets on your body, he will trap your personality. You must fight him in mortal combat. That tattoo on your chest will hold him back. Should have known, a seal to keep me with him, so it is complete and has control over me. First, you must defeat him. I'll help you. I'll give you my energy, but there's one thing you need to know. If you use my energy, will follow you. I'll be with you until the day you die, maybe even later. Oh, that's okay. That sounds cool. You're nice. I like you. And how do I know I can trust you? It's quite simple, Faust. You believe, and if you believe, you know. That's not true at all. Fair enough. Let's go. She came close to me, placed both hands in my head, and hugged me. I felt a wave of energy and confidence in me, and she disappeared. All right, Cedric. Do you want my mind? Come and get it. You're brave, Faust. You really are a part of me. My body and soul are mine! A curved sword made of light appeared in his hand. Man, dude's got cool final boss stuff going on. I want to fight him. I mean, I know I'm gonna fight him, but I don't think this game has, like, battle tech. I think it's just gonna be, like, the same kind of, like, story stuff the game normally has. This is your end, Faust. Say goodbye. Jumping at me, he struck as hard as he could, but before he could hit me, something stopped him. What is this? It is the barrier of your will. That is why it was necessary to sell a large part of your soul. An energy soared and walked towards me. You do not have enough power to stop me. I started to feel something on my chest. My tattoos started to glow. What's happening? Then that's when I saw it, right in front of my eyes, like a movie, Cedric's story. Now I remember how you died. I remember how I died. How you died, my father, your father. He tried to protect you. He tried to save us, but the Spanish Inquisition! Nobody expected it! Yes, that's what happened. My mother hasn't always been the evil witch she is now. She used to make only little spells with her power, to make the harvest prosper, heal the sick, give strength to hunters. When I died, then she fell in disgrace. The kind of magic that she does today requires much more energy than a person can have. She made several choices, not too ethical. The turning point was when she fell in love with my father. He was not a bad person, but he had another family, and was also a bad person. My mother was just a mistress to him, but he still loved me. I remember he tried to protect you, but he died trying. My mother could not accept it, and then she put that curse on my father so that his soul would never rest, and began a ritual to change the past. Yes, a ritual with a horrible price, hundreds of thousands of souls. The last step of the ritual was to bring me back on the anniversary of my death, so I could rewrite history with blood. Alter reality. Correct. As she spoke. Cedric, I am you. You are me. I am the shadow of the true self. Or actually, I think you're the shadow of the true self. I don't even fucking know. One of us is a shadow, bro. Yes, but I've been alone for so long. Stuck! My mind has no more room inside of yours. I want to be free. I'm sorry, Faust, but I'll take your body and mind for me. You may try. He came at me, brandishing the sword again. I was expecting the blow, and my tattoo began to shine again, doing basically all of the work for me. This isn't really much of a fight, as much as I use the superpowers that I don't know how... I don't even know I have... What is that? A tattoo was made to contain mental forms. She has absorbed me, and now will absorb Cedric. He was completely sucked into it. I felt it. My consciousness was coming back to my body. I woke up. I was in control, and there were two voices inside my head. How good it feels to be free from the grasp of that old witch. Damn, I am imprisoned here! Don't be such a bitch, Cedric. It's not that bad, you'll see. You just have to watch as someone else goes around and has sex and gains more soul points. My son, is that you? Faust, concentrate. Let Cedric take control. Can take the control back later. Just concentrate on your tattoo. I focused on the tattoo. Okay, so he can take some control. I didn't realize that. I thought it was just going to be stuck being, like, in the back of my mind forever. I'm like, that's kind of shitty for Cedric. I focused on the tattoo. It began to shine. My eyes rolled and my body jerked in a spasm. The spasm ceased. It was not my voice that was coming out of my mouth anymore. Yes, mother, it's me. Even though it is my voice, because I don't even feel like giving another voice to Cedric. I mean, realistically, he still has this, like, the way he talks might be a little different, but he has the same vocal cords the main character does. His voice will be pretty similar. Here it is, son. Complete the ritual. Use your blood to rewrite history. Found myself looking at the dagger as if I was considering what to do. Just began to glow again. A female form began to leave my chest. A well-known form. It's not gonna happen, witch. Are you free? How's that possible? What do you need? You do not need to know. What you do need to know is that you lost. You lost at the moment you tried to enslave a free spirit. I do not know what you expect to do. My son is with me now. He will complete the ritual. I saw myself throwing the book right into her face. Bam! I mean, I know that's not what he's actually doing, but it kind of looks like he's throwing it at her. Which honestly would have been amazing. I wish he threw the book just smack into her face. And plunging the dagger into her heart. I mean, that's close enough. That's still pretty rad, honestly. Why? You imprisoned me for all this time. Could have let me go in peace. I would have lived again. But it would not have been you, my son. Die for once. Which, after some time... Many people come to this pub, however none of them are ordinary people. Ordinary people just don't see it. They go by without even noticing the pub. Only the insane, the restless, and the misfits find this place. Take the man sitting in front of me, for example. He was born with a missing part of himself. I knew I'd see you again, fellow. Really seem to know more than enough. You can't imagine how much. Ask for a beer, Faust. Now that a part of himself is trapped within a tattoo. It's a really weird relationship with some of me. You come to meet her this time? She's always looking for you. Faust, you came. I'm starting to think staying in your body would be so bad after all. This is really weird. I feel like I'm getting into some kind of, like, fetish territory. Is it cuckolding when it's yourself? Quiet, Cedric. Don't ruin the mood. And also, an angel? Huh. This is really weird. Of course I came. I was afraid it might not work. You know, the tattoo. Your first magical tattoo worked extremely well, dear. Sadly, I was defeated by a beginner. No hard feelings, Cedric. You can also hear him? Everyone in this pub can hear him, Faust. I'm the only one who doesn't know anything? Yeah, Faust, you're the one who doesn't know anything. But in time you'll get the hang of this weird bullshit. That ending is so weird. What a game, though. I honestly liked it. Like, I'm not gonna claim it's a masterpiece, but for the amazing 50 cents that I like, for the deals that Steam gives, and for a game like this, honestly, it's pretty good. Like, there was definitely work put in. The art style was it wasn't amazing, but it was reasonably appealing. I could pretty much tell what everything on screen was. It had a somewhat interesting idea for progression, even though that kind of like, it's basically like a modern choose your own adventure book. Because I actually think some books did have, some choose-your-own-adventure books did have, like, a stat screen layout. Of course, it's also a little bit like a visual novel. Like a graphic visual novel. And I say graphic because that's like a comic book style. I think they're called, like, graphic books. No, that's not right. They're, graphic novels. That's what they're called. I'm pretty sure that's what it is anyways. I know there's some weird name for a certain kind of comic books. Anyways, I'm just saying. Either way, it was good. It was pretty good. I personally enjoyed it. And then that's kind of just me talking in a circle. So hopefully all of you did too. Graphic novels they are. Okay, nice, I nailed it. Or at least, even if not everyone shares that opinion. Like, you don't have to say it's good. I'm not gonna claim the story was perfection. It got a little wonky. But I do think that the story was meant to be kind of fun, more than like a super serious, like down-to-earth story. And for something that was supposed to be fun, I think it did its job fairly well. Fairly decently, at least. There were some good moments. Good moments, funny moments. Definitely unintentionally hilarious mistakes, like charism. Well, it's charisma, so I guess it'd be charism.